Say you're going to get married in Las Vegas, and the first thing people ask you is whether you're going to be married by Elvis. Thanks to a movie and a hit song, Elvis Presley is forever linked to the city of Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas.
Now, couples flock to Vegas to be married by Elvis lookalikes, of which there are many. Now, the company that owns the right to Elvis's name and vision and likeness is objecting. It's called Authentic Brands Group, and it sent a cease and desist letter to some Vegas chapels. ABG says it's to protect the rock star's legacy. A new movie about Elvis is coming out this month from our parent company, Warner Brothers Discovery. It's bound to renew his popularity, something that could help the Vegas wedding industry recover some of the pandemic losses. That is, if they are allowed to, or the cease and desist doesn't go. Melody Willis-Williams is the president of Vegas Weddings. She's in Las Vegas and joins me now. Good to see you, ma'am. Thank you. Why now? Elvis lookalikes, Elvis-themed weddings, Elvis this, that, and the other nonsense at weddings in Vegas for decades. Why do you think they've sent this letter now?
I absolutely believe it has everything to do with the movie that is dropping. And we were excited about it probably a week ago, but now we're just a little disheartened, to be honest with you.
So what are the there's lots of chapels there with Elvis. What are they doing? Are they obeying the cease and desist? Are they sticking two fingers up? Are they just worried?
I think a lot of them probably will stick some fingers up. We have requested an extension so we can have the ability and the time to respond. We received the notice just butting up against the holiday weekend, and while people mostly enjoy those holiday weekends, that's wedding season for us. So we didn't have a chance to respond, so we asked for an extension.
Right. And what have they threatened to do? I mean, are they going to sue them all? There's so many of them. I mean, one would imagine if they tried to sue them, there'd be, you know, an outbreak of deep dissatisfaction in Las Vegas.
Well, there's already that sense of dissatisfaction because honestly, these are small mom and pop businesses. Some of them are family owned and they've been in the family for decades. And you're going up against a superpower, and small mom and pop businesses just don't have that kind of money to fight the legal fees. So they'd either just stop offering that altogether or find some loophole.
Can the city help? Can the Tourism Bureau? Can anybody help?
Trust me, I have calls into every single one of them. Even the mayor spoke out about it. It's just terrible timing because the wedding industry is just getting their footing back. You know, as many businesses were, we were devastated by COVID-19 and the pandemic, and we're just finding our footing. So the timing is just really unfair, to be honest.
It sounds pretty dreadful. Las Vegas is still the place, isn't it? Look, I have to, in the full interest of transparency and openness, when we couldn't get married elsewhere, my husband and I came to Las Vegas in October of 2 years ago, and we got married in Las Vegas because the truth of it is...
It's the wedding destination of the world. That is what we are known for. We can do weddings that are on a huge scale and a small scale, fun, and the only place you can get a very unique wedding like this is in Las Vegas. And I believe the wedding industry has kept the Elvis name relevant to an entire generation of people that have never seen him perform or heard his music, but they know an Elvis wedding is synonymous with Las Vegas. We've kept it relevant.
And I do believe, I think one of our senior staff here did get married by an Elvis impersonator in Las Vegas. Every time I say to anybody, and I mean anybody, I got married in Las Vegas, my husband and I, the first question is, was it by an Elvis? Was it Elvis? Everybody asks that.
It is a one-of-a-kind experience, and it's not for everybody. We also cater to a lot of couples who are renewing, 20 years of marriage, and they had the big celebration when they first got married, and now they want to do something kooky and fun. And where else but Las Vegas, where you can have Elvis marry you in a pink Cadillac in a drive-thru? It's one of a kind.
I'll tell you what, here's the promise. When Chris and I renew our vows, whenever that might be, We'll come to Las Vegas and you can find me an Elvis impersonator. I'll pay, don't worry, I'll pay. You find me a decent Elvis impersonator.
Absolutely. We'll find you whatever impersonator you want. Throw in some showgirls.
Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Bit of music. All right, thank you very much.